you today is, as you can see, this is a pretty heavily soiled commercial carpet. Now you're thinking, that's pretty dirty. Now if we zoom out a little bit to show a bit of contrast, you know what I mean, you can see that we've got multiple spillages and stains, heavy walkways, traffic areas. Now what we're going to do on this, we have actually just pre-vaxxed using the curbing, as you can see here. And I ignore that, that isn't greed, that's actually harmony. Now, we've got a real special method to show you tonight that you've probably never even heard of before. Now, all it involves is a vacuum, a bottle of harmony, a bottle of Dragonfire, and an agitation pad. That's it. And I'm going to show you how to get results that would normally be only reserved for hot water extraction in a fraction of the time. So this is how amazing chemistry and synergy, when they work together on the highest level, can be. So in this little sprayer here, so we are going to do LM cleaning, low moisture. So, I mean, just to show you, I'm going to pump it up a little bit. I mean, that's all we've got in this. Tiny little bit of Dragonfire. Now remember, this is pH 13. In the rotary tank, we've got Harmony, pH 4. Now don't forget, Harmony's got cleaning power, Dragonfire's got phenomenal cleaning power. Now what I'm going to do, obviously I'm only using a tiny sprayer for demonstration purposes only. Normally we'd be using a Hydroforce or a much bigger spray than this. But I just want to show you how good this cleaning power is, literally. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give this a light mist of Dragonfire. Don't want to absolutely soak the carpet. I mean, you all know how powerful Dragonfire is at pH 13. I mean, you can probably already see it making a dent on the video. I might give the really heavy traffic areas a little bit extra. Now, this doesn't really need any dwell time either, but just for the purposes of the video, I'm going to show you how it works. So literally, just spraying with a bog standard, 15 quid sprayer. Thanks to Martin Cox for this one, if he's watching. So we've got some bad coffee stains here. You can really see that they're pretty bad stains. And we have got quite a bad traffic area here. So, like I said, I'm not spraying loads down, I'm just giving it a light mist. Now what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to give it a bit of a heavier spray here on sort of the bad spillages, because I really need to make sure that we penetrate these areas when we go over it with a rotary. Now this, honestly, is going to save you so much time, and you're not going to believe the results. I promise you that. Now, I know in true live video fashion, sometimes things don't go to plan. So that literally, we've sprayed this section. You all saw it was a pretty dirty section. I've not put loads down, I've barely even used, I don't even think I've used half a litre. Okay, so let me just have a quick look on the video so you can see. So obviously Dragonfire has put a little bit of a dent in it, but barely anything, as you can see. So now, rotary, agitation pad. Let's see what this can do. Just get ready to cancel the live video if it doesn't work. So I'm just going to pull this.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Now this is an end cap. This is bonnet cleaning. Now at the pad right now is a chemical reaction. pH 13 meeting pH 4, and the dirt is getting absolutely sucked onto that pad. Now look, here's one of the bad areas now. Wow, look at that. Now, you clean schools, universities, nurseries, anywhere, offices, where you're dealing with heavily soiled carpets. This is the quickest way to do it. And to get results that you'd never get with VLM treatments. There is no VLM treatment on the planet that crystallises that'll give you this level of results. So all you're doing is burying the dirt into the carpet. With this, I'm just going to move the fire extinguisher. I think that fire extinguisher is actually blocking that door up, so I'm not going to move it. And I'm not giving this, loads of harmony. I'm just giving it a quick once over with the rotary and the agitation pad. Now come on guys, if you're impressed by this, I need you to hit like. Hit like, hit love. I mean, this really is chemistry at its best.
Like brand new carpet.
Now, I don't need to soak it, I don't need to put loads and loads of moisture down. I don't even need to keep my hand on the trigger anymore because the pad's wet. And we are going to get a little bit of a swish and a swirl because, obviously we're using a rotary. I mean, now, any chance you could step back here and show the difference between that traffic?
I've already given them a bit of a goosey ganders at that, but yeah.
I'm just going to get this last bit here. Now, if you're not impressed by that, there is something wrong with you. Genuinely. I mean, look at it. That is like brand new. That is like, I mean, you can still see the swirls. Yeah, granted. As soon as that gets vacuumed tomorrow, they're gone. There's a little bit of a traffic area there. Like, I mean, I'm talking the tiniest bit, but it actually looks like the carpet's physically warped and stained. But yeah, I mean, that was heavily soiled. I mean, let me just step back so you can see the colour difference. I mean, look at that. Literally, no messing about whatsoever. No messing about. Now, that is literally using Dragonfire and Harmony, a rotary and a pad. No messing about. Nothing fancy. No fancy extraction machines. Now, some people do say to me, you know, if you was to start again, Ollie, you know, what machine would you buy? How would you go about it? And I usually always say to them, I'd buy a truck mount. But actually, if you're on a budget, I'd probably buy a rotary on eBay. For what? 100 quid? 200 quid? A couple of agitation pads for another couple of 100 quid. I get myself, you know, 2 4-packs of Harmony and Dragonfire, and I could be cleaning commercial carpets to this standard within a couple of days. I won't have to go on hundreds of training courses. I won't have to learn about everybody's different chemicals in the industry. I mean, I would literally be cleaning to this standard within such a small amount of time for such a low investment level. I mean, you don't need a truck mount to do this. You don't need a £5,000 portable to do this. All you need is a rotary, an agitation pad, a little sprayer with your Dragonfire, and a tank on your rotary, and that's it. And I mean, literally, your return on investment's unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. And just in case, I mean, the sprayer's gone now, so we had about 1.5 litres in here for quite a heavily soiled area. I mean, we're mixing it at 60 ml per litre, and we have chucked a little bit of breeding there. Fan favourite, customer favourite. So this entire office right now smells absolutely amazing. It smells like weed. Like I said, no dwell time. No dwell time needed. Hopefully, the lighting's good to us today. You can see the difference on the video.
Always sharp.
So Sebastian's with me tonight from the office, the Nord office. Many of you spoke to him.
Hi, everybody.
Does look like a Nordic god himself, as some say.
Some do say this. Yet to build more of that reputation.
But genuinely, carpet cleaning does not need to be difficult. Carpet cleaning does not need to be expensive. Carpet cleaning does not need to be costly. I mean, this is what I was saying all along about Nord. This chemistry is groundbreaking. It's the best that you can get. Now hopefully you can see why. Why we've had this product made. Why we're giving this information out freely to anyone in the industry who wants to take it on board. Ask yourself, when was the last time you learned a trick or a tip like this? We can literally go cleaning commercial carpets tomorrow for a couple of £100. And the last time you learned it, who was it who taught? Who are you learning from? Who taught it you? All I want you guys to remember is that it was Ollie from Nord. And for those of you that say I'm a lazy bastard who never does any work, well, started at 8 o'clock this morning.
Still
and
on it
I'm going to
right
be
now.
here all night.
Till about 9 o'clock probably.
But those bills won't pay themselves.